this way.
No, Your Highness. Why?
I didn't realize anyone still remained to weep over this child. Huh? Gallica! You've returned!
Milady Gruide. It's been a long time.
May I ask who this is?
She is the chiefess of this village. The Hermitess Gruide.
She was kind enough to shelter the entire organization when His Highness fled to these woods.
I can't believe he's gone. I'm just some parapus orphan from the slums. I was never supposed to outlive any prince. Was he killed here?
No. It all happened in the bunk room in the back. We moved him here to the altar once all was quiet. I don't know if you'd believe me, but I received a revelation. Should the prince die, his body should be kept safe and still here until the rightful day comes, even if the boy is but a bastard sired by that despicable man. He is still Her Majesty's son.
Despicable? What, you mean the king? Wait, who's Her Majesty?
Do you know nothing of the child's mother? The boy was not brought across borders to us. He was born here, in the ancient sanctum. His mother was our past chiefess, the queen of our elder tribe. She was a flower amidst the forests, a woman of such beauty, grace, and kindness. She saved this child from the flames. And it cost her her life. Her death is on that man's hands. Like a piper, he wandered in and seduced the young queen with his idealistic tales. But he failed to protect his family and died powerless. The village was only set ablaze because the boy was in the way of the Sanctus Church's designs on the throne. And that insipid king could do nothing to stop them. But you see, this boy, His Highness the Prince, looks so much like Her Majesty. And so... You there, boy. Are you perhaps... no, it can't be. And yet...
Is something amiss, Milady Gruide? He is one of Gallica's allies. His loyalty stands with His Highness, and he has risked much in the prince's name.
Whoa! What's with the formal introduction? You were the one who gave us our orders in the first place.
Hurry.
Hey, are you okay?
The time has come. Here thou camest to the end of thy journey. This secret place was home to thee. Now remember thy path thus far. Walk thy life's road and see it anew. I have been waiting for thee to overcome thy trials. Long have I waited for thy return. Know this, his life is not yet ended.
What do you mean?
It all started on that ill-fated day when the usurper thought to extinguish his light. Before he fades away, recount all thou hast seen and felt. All thou hast gained in thy journey's course. Gallica and thee sought to take the head of Louise, but thy efforts came to naught. So, ye moved instead to join a tournament to decide the land's king.
In the prince's name.
Though thy plan was reckless, thou didst win the trust of the people by the support of peers and subjects alike. Thus, thou didst declare thyself the prince.
It was all for victory.
After overcoming many obstacles, thou didst finally lift the prince's curse. Yet by the cruel machinations of another, the young prince,
He is no longer with us.
thy sole mission was to save the prince. Bereft of him, thou hast no further reason to live.
That's not true.
If the prince is dead, wert thy efforts all for naught?
He's not dead.
So thy resolve is yet unbroken. So be it. Thou hast earned the truth. He was consumed by the curse, and was taken by a deep, abiding slumber. Yet his soul remained alive, so from his earthly form, I extracted his soul, that he might travel the land in Odyssey. And thus his stilled sands began to flow once more. Thy journey hast taken thee far, and taught thee much. So now I ask thee, who art thou?
I'm just a traveler.
Could a mere traveler have borne witness to so many happenings beyond mortal understanding? To name but a few. Thy parents? Memories of thy youth? Hast thou any recollection of where and how thy youngest years were spent? Yes. Thy memories begin the moment thou befriend the prince. Dost thou suspect the reason?
I just don't remember.
Then search thy mind. Thou knowest the truth in thy heart, surely. Thou hast nothing. Thou art a being of mine own creation. 'Twas Gallica alone who the Resistance laid their hopes upon all those days past. Thy life had yet to begin. All thou hadst, all that had been bestowed, was a memory. Thy mission to save the prince. Thy memories of youth in the prince's company, and the void enshrouding all else in thy past. All signs of thy conjured existence.
I have nothing?
Nay, the words of the prince in thy memory are unmistakably of his true heart. The memories gained on thy journey, the friendships made, the trust forged. These true things art thine own. All thy trials, all thy experiences wert to prepare thee for this day, to share the strength thou hast gained with thy other self.
My other self?
Accept the truth, and thou wilt face an ordeal beyond any you have yet faced. If thy desire is instead for freedom, thou mayest still abandon thy mission and end it here.
Is that right?
So I bid thee answer my final question. Who art thou in truth?
I am the prince.
What is this? I feel a curious resonance.
Could this be? But how? Impossible.
Hey, what's going on?
What awaits us now?
Ah, life is not yet lost. Thou wert born apart from the prince's flesh, born of his desire to change the world. In his stead didst thou travel the world. Thou didst support his heart, and became his living fantasy. That is thy true self. Thou art everything the prince sought to be, his ideal. It all began with the novel in thy possession. Drawn by the divine relic, Magla coalesced into flesh, and flesh coalesced into form. The form of an elder, as I once was. Time hath come. Awaken, reborn anew. No more the prince's dream of utopia thou wouldst chase. Nay, but thine own.
What? What is this?
What's happened?
Thou hast done well to guide him this far.
This voice. I'm sure I've heard it before.
Thy mind should now be clearing. Remember now thy true charge. He was never a member of the Resistance. The mission, the departure, was thine alone. And thereafter didst thou encounter him.
Who are you? Wait,
In those long, the boy, a memory.
no,
I never will you this.
no!
By this choice, as he trapped it is own, he has
What?
from his.
How do we make sense of this?
Is it?
I feel fine.
There seems to...
Everyone?
So let me get this. You're saying it.
Then
I see. What shape?
A part of it, perhaps a map small. This.
If that.
But I...
No.
My lord.
Fate.
Are you... Please. Please, forgive me, Your Highness. I failed you when you needed me most, and more.
it never bothered.
That's right.
This time...
Finally.
By the way, what are we supposed to...
You can just.
No. You...
So much...
It's beyond belief. Not just that a child who'd lain cold for years could come after a soul. It was the boy's dearest wish. He spoke of a fantasy of traveling the world, meeting its people, seeing its truths. He is a child of...
His was...
No. Even
I can...
That's right.
What's.
If you... I thought...
A fo-
I know...
So it...
Hey,
come to think of it,
I might...
Does this...
Perhaps... I imagine you have come
Chief Desk... We must... I might...
to know what...
now what? Now what?
How nice.
Oh. Oh.
What do you think?
Yeah. What now?
Does this...
Elda, as for our... There is no human...
a world...
A war. They were wrecked, and any idea... The people...
Unbelievable. And yet,
Such by ram human self-regard, their... Indeed, in truth, a second...
I
With all, as you...
The Sovereign's power. Yet, anxiety itself is not something to accept that.
And besides, Let's do it. Let's fight.
That's it. I've made up my mind. I'm with you to the end, no matter what.
Where is this coming from?
Before we got there, this guiding voice thing told me my duties were over. But what am I gonna do? Just go, okay, bye? Especially after we've come this far together? No,
Even you've got to...
I realize there's always... That's why I think... Is that okay? Same here.
Well, we're past the worst.
A forbidden. This man.
Louis?
What do you wish to know?
What is the...
The S that within every
Pardon me.
Magla is a sub in this, but in without with the word.
'Tis the
Hold on. He said he...
Indeed. Yet as long. What do you wish to know?
Who...
Every his has it have a fact the
Wait,
there
Even...
but
if even
Who? Someone.
Fetch him.
after. No.
Ready?
Stop! You. Zorba.
So it was you behind the attack?
Indeed it was. I killed the prince, though he died all too easily. And the odd thing was, his aura felt awfully similar to yours. So I decided to bide my time a while and listen. And it's a good thing I did. There really is something stranger going on. Who are you? Are you the prince or not? Whatever your answer, I must report back to Lord Luis.
Do you have any idea what Luis is really scheming? If he becomes king, everyone in this country is doomed.
If that is what Lord Luis so desires, then I shall see it done.
It's almost impressive how blind your faith in him is.
I suppose it's just easier to follow instead of thinking for himself. He's forgotten anything he really wants.
What did you intend to do? The crown is too heavy a burden for your reedy frame. Lord Luis is the true king, who will save the worthy. And you are nothing but a powerless imposter, only fit to be sacrificed.
He is no imposter, fiend. His Highness has finally taken his first steps on the road to victory. Here, at his journey's end, after enduring these countless hardships, he has become a true successor, a true ruler. Because he knows the people's suffering firsthand.
Well, imposter or not, it's all the same if he's a corpse. And so I shall return the prince and his dying legacy to the underworld, where they belong.
Bastard! I wondered why you ran away. But it was all to lure us straight to this monstrosity.
Keep your guard up. The Melancholia is fueling his magic power.
We've come too far to be stopped by something like him. Let's put our power on full display.
This guy shows up again just when we've unlocked some new power. Kinda feels like fate by now. Okay, time for a new fight. Stay on your toes. All right, let's take it down and then get after Zorba.
I shall fight as the noble I am.
All right, let's take it down and then get after Zorba.
Come forth, royal soul! Hold on, let's set it up! Not this. Let's work together!
Get after it, love! All right! You've got
I shall fight. Savior! The power of light!
Tonight, Summoner! Let's move into the Summoner! No, up close and personal. Summoner! Here's your cue! You hit their weakness! Don't let us down! Here I go! Black Frost! I destroyed it! I pray that did something. More apples? Quick, knock them off again!
No. I'll cut through! A tough one!
I shall vanquish evil! Oh, holy light!
This I'll show you! Come forth! Great! I pray you're ready! Black Frost! That's all to turn the tide.
They will fight! I won't hold back! Better be sure. Falling back! Vitus power! Freeze! The blade's edge!
I call upon royal power within!
To Summoner! I summon thee! Stubborn, hey? Devil Summoner! Cerberus! Help me finish this!
I won't hold back! Maybe not. Vitus power! I'll cut through! Still up?
More apples? Quick, knock them off again! Regenerate defenses! Here comes another round of wind attacks! Legs are back to normal! Ugh! We've only just taken them out! Shield! We've got to do something about those apples! Ugh! Let me handle those apples! All right! Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in
No
there!
holding back! The power of light! Tougher than I thought.
Don't behold this power. Here's your cue. Sorry, my mistake. Here I go. Let's all be dispersed.
That'll do.
Not bad at all.